Welcome back, my GG crew, to the GGamer channel. I'm your commentator for tonight, Chubby Ch3rub, and this is Pokemon Arceus, the final part. This has been a long one, and I hope you had as much fun in this as I did. I do a lot of these episodes in bulk, so I haven't probably seen some of your comments. But again, still time to put out ideas of maybe what you want to see me commentate later on this channel. Or maybe you don't like my commentation and you'd rather just have GG all the time. That's fine. But you gotta tell us, or I'll be back. Doing something, maybe. That or after this, I'm gonna find out I'm getting fired.
You're fired.
No, but it's been fun. By the time this comes out, Happy New Year and or Happy Holiday. I love you. All right, let's see how long my throat goes before it gives out. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? Someone says we're going to have to stop you. Oh, for the love of goodness sake. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have time for this. Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Huh. I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out the treasure. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if we're hard to follow. What we seek may be precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need to restore this awful sky. The earnest Grudy too, Shuzak. That's what made me leave the Pearl Clan. Enough. I don't care why you ran off. There are the three of you and the three of us. We'll fight you all. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Bandit Charm challenge you to battle. With her riding. Toxic Pokémon. Yeah, use ice and water. Or don't. Are ground types affected by poison? I don't think they are.
Holy shit.
But we are definitely affected by ground type. Okay, now let's get the Walrein in.
Let's do this Pokemon battle thing right!
There we go. Walrein. Liquidation. Oh boy. Nice. How many Pokemon you got? Just 2 in total? So 1 more? Okay, we got this. Oh, my sweet baby Gengar. Baby Gengar, come here. Gengar. Ghost. What do we have for ghost Pokemon? Do we have anything? Did that just Walrein us? Oof. Fairy types good against ghost type, if I remember correctly. To be fair, I feel like Ghost type is weak to just about every type, because I never seem to do well with Ghost Pokemon, even though I want to love them so much. Well, you're rather formidable. Got some level up. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. And we can really use someone as strong as you. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place. Look, we'll get you to keep your treasure this time. You are as strong as ever, my dude. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet you will be your last. I hope I never have to meet you three again. Honestly, those three, what did they even come here for? I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Wow, thanks. The coin that I remember that never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she grounded as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us. Then they should have just said so. What a pain. I was able to extract some of the origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it better go off with you, me? I don't know. You obtain a piece of the origin ore. Cool, Mistress Power. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy clan member. Let's hurry back to Professor. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. Woo! Back on the reindeer. Just in time for Christmas. Whoa, a giant bell. Whoa, I don't like using this voice. Up, up, and away! Wow, we're really having trouble with terrain this time. Flap your wings high. Flap a flap. Oh, well, at least Lavender wasn't that far. But we're gonna stop and do something. Never mind. Wow, just drop me already. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning. The origin ore. Yes, you can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but origin of what exactly? Of everything, by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back to Jubilee Village. All right, Mr. Professor. It's all in pieces now. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit our purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all the broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, my dude. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. You mean the origin ore? You know, the thing we decided to call the origin ore? The fragment of the red chain collected at great personal risk. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we only learned thanks to the Pearl Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akiri, my girl, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? I don't know why I'm here then, if I'm gonna get somebody else to do all the work. This is my true battlefield. This may take us some time. Perhaps a week. Or an hour. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurried up. I'm starting to suspect all that prattling about the value of time. Sitting back and waiting actually solved things. I'd sit forever. Because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it! I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader may be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokémon that has appeared at Temple of Sinnoh. Ah, just looks like a Pokeball. You'd think it'd be a little prettier.
Oh, that's it?
These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Well, wait, please, I hear something. That voice is speaking in my head again. You mean Palkia? Yes, it appears that mighty Palkia is willing to lend its own strength to us in this battle. Now that's what I like to hear. The Pearl Clan's almighty Sinnoh. Everything's ready now. Leave the Origin Ball and hurry back. I think I read that wrong. Take the Origin Ball, then hurry back. Don't leave the ball, you need the ball. I got my red ruby slipper ball. Let's go kick some Sinnoh? What's the name of the blue? Blue God? Blue God. What's the name? Bluey. Big dog-shaped Bluey. A Flimno. Do you have something here that you want? Oh wow, we're just keeping him on a farm? And you replaced our Jolteon. Alright, Palkia. Why does Palkia have less health than Snorlax? Isn't Palkia a god? Probably a smart move, putting him up front. And here you are, lost one. It seems a vicious battle might await you. Oh, well said. How hearken to my words, younger one. Time cannot be served from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Dialga, ruler of all time. It is allowed to run wild. Time itself will twist and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be taken. But you have the aid of the Counterpart Palkia, the ruler of space. And herein lies... Overlook can once again be as it should. Now take Palkia at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Yep. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll look around before I go. See what your clothier has in offer. Excuse me? Is this time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. Alright, my dude. Let's make for Sinnoh at once. Heading outside, visitors! Sorry. Great. I really hope that voice I do for the older lady does not peak the audio harshly. Because I don't think I've ever used that voice for her, but it's made her more entertaining. So, you're welcome, audience. Unless that hurts your ears, then you're welcome, audience. I feel like that voice is a mix between Miss Piggy and Mrs. Doubtfire. And now that I've said it, that's all you're going to want. Volo! The boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here, closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle starts. Oh, but you won't have any to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of creeping on my own. And besides, I know your strength all too well. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly even be in danger. I hope you die, Volo. I hope for no good reason you get hit by something and die. Wow, this mountain is so high. It only took us 2 seconds to get here.
I'm gonna rush all these lines, cause who cares about the ending? I felt it was my only path. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit?
My dude, in all of vast space, your place is here. It's a Pearl Clan saying. It reminds us that occasions we must rise to are also stages where we may prove ourselves, where we might shine our brightest. So basically you're saying not to feel nervous. I'm starting to see the appeal of how you Pearl Clan people think. In some situations anyway.
We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. My dude, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokémon.
Please drop a like and subscribe. If you got all the way to the end of this series and you haven't subscribed, come on, man. Do it now.
Seriously, do it. Do it.
We're about to fight God. With God. You know how weird that is? Whoa! And we died. And some of that rubble hit Volo. Because I called it.
Space God versus Time God. I laugh at your stupid attack.
Whoa, I've never seen you look like that. I don't like the neck piece. Kinda silly. Like, if you want to put a diamond in the neck, fine, cool, I'm with it. But the bulging neck piece, kind of weird. Oh, this is not a regular battle. This is us versus Voltron kind of shit. Do you remember this one weird mechanic that we forced you to do about 4 or 5 times within this game? Yeah, that's how we're gonna end it. Maybe end it. I don't know how much longer we have, actually. And no peeking! Just cause you could pull up the time bar and see how much longer the video is. Just hold still and just watch, okay? Watch this exciting moment where the gods aren't actually fighting each other and we're just dodging and chucking fairy dust at it. This is what you wanted. This is what I should have expected. Please let me bring one Pokemon out for fun. Pokemon game. Wow, we're getting wrecked. Everything went black. Will you attempt this battle again? I hope you do. We gotta save the world and end this game. Alright, back at it. We have an infinite number of time bombs. And we just gotta dodge better, attack more, defense. Wow, those are two very wide areas for area effects. Wow, that was a great sentence. This is kind of unfair. Can I heal myself? I feel like at no point have we ever done that, but I would like to know right now for this instance, can we heal ourselves just a wee bit? Or is this really just like get good? The boss. Also, am I mistaken? Isn't there a Pokemon called Sinnoh? Isn't there an actual Sinnoh god? Or do I just really... Like, I know I'm not entirely in touch with Pokemon anymore. Like, this is probably... This and Pokemon Go have really kind of brought me back into it. But I thought Sinnoh was a Pokemon. No. Sinnoh is just a place. What crack am I smoking? So what's the other god Pokemon? What am I thinking of? Somebody help me. There's another god. Which one am I thinking of? I'm thinking of... That's an egg, that's a misprint. I'm scrolling through it, so just bear with me. Not that one. I'm so glad you can see what I'm scrolling through. Palkia, which we just talked about. Dialga, we just talked about. Giratina. Pull up a picture. Giratina. That, I thought that was the god. Or am I just wrong? Mew was the first. Oh, and there's a Pokemon called Arceus. So where's Arceus? It's not this one. This is Dialga. Hey, we're doing good. I say too quickly. Jump. Jump a little faster. We're so close. Oh, for the love of...
What the fuck?
Do we need to pray more? Dear heavenly Pokemon gods, please bestow your strength and power onto me, for I need to finish this god down to size. Oh, that's cool. Cool. So we just gotta get through the ending bit. You know, the harder part. Oof. Does he take damage from his own circles? I don't think so. Oh, we're so close. Oh, just throw another baggie at him. Did we do it? Huh? Go! Time bomb! It's a grenade! Be funny if you broke out. Do it again! Whoa. What's going on? We cleared the sky. Everything's good again. He caught it. He really did it, didn't he? My eyes are aligned, right? He actually went and caught it.
Yes, oh good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, my dude.
Finally. Formidable as usual, my dude.
Yes.
So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Whatever that noise was. Ouch. What gives, Commander?
Well, at least it seems there is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We face a calamity unlike any we've ever known, but we are able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for celebration, a festival for all of us. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen.
Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? The two clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a truly almighty Sinnoh of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over who was right and wrong has come to an end. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see this, but this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share.
Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region.
What's it gonna be? Deadpool cameo? No, just a smile. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh. What? I don't get to see the festival? They're throwing a festival for me. What? Why don't I get to see it? Really? Oh, come on! That's just upsetting. I wanted to be part of a festival. I wanted one last huzzah, where I had to cycle through every character we ever met, as they pat me in the back, and I lose my voice. So where's Arceus? If I remember correctly, you see the god Arceus at the beginning of the game when we get brought from our time and world into this one. So I'm surprised there wasn't another, little tease. Also, we're still trapped in the wrong time zone. Because if I remember correctly, we're from the future. That's how I understood the beginning. I'm gonna have to rewatch the beginning of this series. If I remember correctly, we're from the future. And we get sent and trapped here. And I guess we just get stuck here for the rest of our lives now. Huh. Interesting. Some other final thoughts. I feel like I probably mentioned it a few times throughout this series. But because this was the first kind of like more open world Pokemon game, where you could see the Pokemon you're running up on and everything, and you can actively like try to avoid and capture them. And so it's kind of a hindrance, but it's also cool because you just get to see them kind of running around living their lives. because this game came out before Scarlet and Violet. And so this definitely seemed like the playground where they started testing out this like initial style of gameplay, which they kind of perfect later. Like, it's not quite there. Like, the story elements are just kind of here and scattered and vague. And the world does feel alive, but also not as open and as freeing as you would expect. Nor does it really feel like it has too many other types of terrains. But for the most part, this was a good first try on Nintendo for a different style of Pokemon game. And I'm happy I got to see it and go through it. Well, there's the festival. Where am I? Which one am I? I don't know. Must have been the one in blonde hair. Like and subscribe. Come find us on another video. We have plenty of others. Or rewatch this one. Bye. Okay then. It's over, G. Here it is, the ending. We did it. It's over and done with.